Through These Doors is sponsored by Shields.
Have had a good start to the season, and so just
well, hopefully, come on, folks. Hopefully, yeah, do like some bodyguards around here. Got people distracting me. Unbelievable.
You're good.
Thanks, guys. Hey. Hey. How's it going? You gonna walk? Do you have to restart the whole thing?
No, it's okay.
Put that in there.
After the exhibition win, North Dakota hoped to keep momentum on its side as UND headed to Anchorage, Alaska. Each goaltender put on a clinic, with both making stellar saves.
Now centered out, loose puck in the circle, a shot, save, rebound, and a sprawling save by Johnson as Kozin had a chance, looked like an open net on the near side, but Johnson makes a save.
Senior forward Johnny Simonson finally broke the stalemate with the first goal halfway through the second.
Across the line for Olsen, into the middle, Wallin, great feed and a goal! Wallin to Johnny Simonson, and a beautiful feed by the North Dakota defenseman.
Ultimately, the offense failed to bury another scoring opportunity, while Alaska Anchorage was able to score the equalizer with 75 seconds left in regulation. In overtime, neither team could get one past the goalie, resulting in a 1-1 tie.
The biggest thing is we learned a little bit about trying to bear down, the mental side of it, about bearing down and executing, and the other part is trying to close out a game. We didn't close out a game tonight, so we have to get better at that side of it, knowing that the games are one-goal games. You can't have any mistakes in your end, right?
Saturday began eerily similar to Friday, as both teams were held without a goal for the first 30 minutes. Scoring opened as freshmen Matt Kierstead and Colin Adams both scored within 38 seconds of one another for their first career goals.
Slipped it through. Here's Adams, shoots, scores!
Popped out on my stick. I just swung at it a couple times and leaked in. So it's nice to get that one out of the way.
After the Seawolves scored two of their own, the two teams found themselves going to overtime.
To complete a change, North Dakota feathers a pass through nicely to Johnson, a shot, he scores! Cole Smith feathered the pass beautifully over to Casey Johnson, got control, and Casey snaps it up high under the bar, short side on Mantha. North Dakota wins 3-2.
Each season, the team's new freshmen want to make an impact as soon as they can. they fight for their opportunities.
It can be kind of tough to, be consistent every day, but that's one of the more important things on a daily basis, especially when we have a team like we do this year. It's really deep, and everyone is really good and can play on any line. So you have to be consistent and battle every day. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to be in the lineup for the weekend. So it's definitely one of the bigger things.
You know what? They've played a number of years of junior hockey. Most of them played a year or two extra before they came into UND here, and they're very experienced. So they're called upon in every situation, offensive, defensively, specialty teams. They've all impacted our games early on in the season here, and again, they'll continue to do that.
I mean, I try to tell myself just go out there and play like you have been the last couple of years. Just go out there and have fun and stick to things you know. Don't try to do too much. Don't try to do too little. Just kind of trying to find that even ground.
For all 7 freshmen, the decision to come to North Dakota came easy.
Well, I chose UND. They were the third school I'd visited, and they kind of blew the other 2 out of the water. It was kind of once I got the offer from them, it was a pretty easy decision to come here, and it was great. I got to come in on a visit. It was their home opener a couple years ago against Bemidji. The boys were great. Everyone was great, and coaches were awesome, and there's just no better place to come, and it's just easy decision once I got the offer.
Well, being from Michigan, a lot of kids don't really look for this kind of school, but when I had the chance, I was out in Minnesota, and the coaches got to see me, and they invited me out here, and I just fell in love with this place.
The decision to come here was pretty easy. Just with the culture and tradition of winning and excellence, it made my decision pretty easy to come here.
I mean, it was a pretty easy choice. I mean, the tradition here, the facilities, the coaching staff. I came down on my visit, and the guys were just super welcoming and made it feel like home instantly. So, I mean, it was a pretty easy choice to make to come here.
The biggest struggle doesn't lie solely on the ice. Transitioning from either high school or juniors means learning the new balance of school and the rigorous hockey season.
Definitely having a good attitude every day. You got to come to the rink ready to work and just being ready, mentally focused, and that's what you got to do every day.
Obviously, it's more of a mental thing. Coming in every day and working hard, and just having the right mindset of wanting to get better every day, and and also just having fun at the rink, and being with the guys, and being with my classmates, and at the dorms, things like that. It's just kind of being one family and always together. So, and then coming to the rink, having fun and working hard. So, it's kind of just the mindset you have to have every day.
The guys are all really good, and kind of made the whole transition a lot easier as well. School's tough, but you have 6 other guys battling school with you, so it's kind of a little bit easier doing that kind of stuff. And ultimately, the whole transition has been really easy, and it's been a lot of fun so far.
After the long trip to start the season, the team is excited to be home to face off with St. Lawrence.
You know what? We're really looking forward to coming home this weekend and playing against St. Lawrence. It was great that we went on the road to Alaska, and the team bonding Going to a place that we haven't been to in 6 or 7 years, it was great in itself. But being at home this weekend and playing against St. Lawrence, another hard non-conference series, and then also having the 1987 national championship team for their 30-year reunion. You're having a lot of impactful and influential players in our program's history here while we play is a great thing in itself.
It's our first series at home this year, so that'll be really exciting. The fans will be into it, and St. Lawrence is kind of an older, bigger, hardworking team, so we just gotta jump on them early and not give them any hope.
I think they're a pretty good team. They're probably a little more skilled than the first two teams we played out in Manitoba and Anchorage. I wouldn't expect them to not be a physical team. So it's probably gonna be physical, just like the first two teams we played, but they'll probably have a little more skill. So I think it'll be a good challenge for us early in the year.
Yeah, you know what? It's great to be back at the Ralph. Obviously we have the best fans in college hockey here. Every night we have 11,000 plus, and they're very passionate as far as what they bring to the Ralph, and our guys feel that. And like I said, it's great to be back home here for this weekend and get the non-conference season resuming here.
And I think on our whole bench, we had no doubt that we were going to get the next one, and we were going to come out with the win.
Thanks a lot, Paul.
Perfect. Perfect.